Welcome back, pro wrestling fans. Welcome back, IWC. It's me. It's me. It's the GOC. Your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy. And I'll say that to say this, because I tell it like it is. Another episodic YouTube adventure here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel for Chaos Corner. Coming to you live to tape 25 feet below the surface of the earth. One man, unique, unedited, unscripted, raw dog for you, the fans. Now, on today's episode, we're going to delve deep into the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s and cover the top pro wrestling tag teams from each era. Now, this is going to be a long one. There's a lot of tag teams, and you know that in current day today in 2025, the current status of pro wrestling, the industry, the business, if you will, there's hardly any emphasis at all on tag team wrestling, which has taken away from the business and has hurt the product. So kick back and relax, grab a snack, grab a beverage, and we're going to examine the top tag teams, perhaps, I don't want to say of all time, but we'll say over the last 3, perhaps 4 decades. Shout out to my mods, Austin Nance, my brother from another mother, and the OTS Tribal Queen for holding it down, keeping it real, and maintaining. We're going to hop off all the other social media platforms. Meet me back here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. Now, this list, compilation, if you will, that has taken me days to try to gather together and from my own recollection. If you go to here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel, and you go to the community section, the posts, you'll see that I've paid tribute and homage to some of the greatest tag teams of all time. And of course, there's going to be some that we forget. There's going to be some that we overlook. There's going to be some that aren't qualified. But I've really got quite the list. Now, I'm not going to name off all the accomplishments, like how many tag team titles they've held, how many different companies they've worked for, who their top rivals were. This is basically going to be me reading from the list that I came up with, and then maybe throwing in a quick quip, a quick one-liner. I certainly want to hear your thoughts.
Motion detected at front camera.
Somebody's always watching. Just know that Big Brother's always watching. And this is for you, YouTube, for putting your foot on my throat for these last couple of months. And I'm still protesting. I'm still in the appeal process. But until then, this is for you. In order to get respect, you have to start with respecting yourself. Once you do that, you open other people's minds to respecting you. Because there's 3 types of people in this world. Those who don't know what happened, those who wonder what happened, and people like the GOC that make things happen. Now, I haven't been on here in a week or 2. I've taken a little hiatus. I'm doing my research. I've kicked back. But I'm certainly watching and listening to a lot of other podcasts just to stay current. Because this isn't a podcast. This is a show. You guys know that I'm still up to date in the current business and industry. I report every week on the WWE, on Raw, on Netflix, on SmackDown, on AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision, every other group that you can think of, including my home at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Go over to Twitter, a.k.a. X, at Big Daddy GOC. And the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. And you'll see that I'm very active on there almost daily. And I post and report for every top event and pay-per-view and PLE in the current business. Also here, as I said, on the post and community section, I report live. So follow me. Drop an elbow on that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Much love and respect to everyone out there and who keeps coming back. We're well over 1 million total views, well over 5,000 total videos, well over 500 episodes of Chaos Corner, the show. Coming up on, I think, 3,000 subscribers. And at one point, nobody worked harder for you than I did. But I've taken a break. I've kicked back since YouTube has literally said, hey, GOC, go scratch your ass.
Motion detected at front camera.
Fans, don't go anywhere. I have to see what's going on here. There's something going on here at the world headquarters. So I'm going to come right back. We're 6 minutes in, and we're going to cover the top tag teams of the 70s, 80s, and we'll even delve into the 90s. And this topic hits home with me because myself and I, over 30 years as a pro wrestling manager in this industry that took the fucking bumps, and you guys know that. I don't have to tell you about my biography and my career, but that's why you're here, because I'm an insider as well as a fan. I'm just like you. You know my history. 50 years. Agent, producer, scout, historian, researcher, sweeper of floors, setter up of rings, promoter, hanger up of flyers, everything from pillar to post and coast to coast and border to border in this fucking industry. Coming out 2 and 3 times a night in my 30-year career. That's right, a smark. A mark! I said it, a mark, and I'm proud of it. I managed well over 30, perhaps close to 40 or 50 tag teams in my 30-year career. Many numerous regional titles. That's why you're here, because of the connection and making it relatable, a face to the product. So you're better off when you walked out of here than when you walked in here. So you can hold a fucking conversation at your next venue, party, event, family gathering, picnic, barbecue, at the water cooler, wherever it is that you hang out, man. And this is going to be quite the list. Again, I'm going to name off the teams. So don't go anywhere. There's somebody either at the door. I know Roma and Mancini are on their way over. So don't go anywhere. And you can see this mechanical AI bitch is already starting. Austin, you know I have heat. David T, Midmo Smark, Big O, Hooligrim, Future, Kratos, Scripps, Baby. You know I got heat with this bitch, right? No offense, man. Kayfabe, what I say. And this is what I'm going to say. I'll say that to say this, because I tell it like it is. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, and don't you dare miss it.